Wait. We had no sound. Now we're back. We've got sound. Okay, let's start over.
Ooh, I'm done.
Here, let me start this over. I am fighting towers right now, guys. I know I keep going down. I understand. Please just bear with me. I am on an island. I've got Luke Claxton. Luke Claxton is on the mic with me right now.
What's up, guys?
Tell everybody what. Okay, let me start over. Hello, Luke.
Hi there. Hi, guys.
I need you to hear what Luke just said. So he actually, it was awesome. You were telling a hell of a story, and everybody's going, we can't hear you, we can't hear you. So
I don't. Can you hear me now?
we got you. Everybody can hear us now. We're good.
I don't drag race.
Okay.
I build cars that sit there and look cool. That's it. For me, I come from off-roading, rock crawling. This is hands down. People think, oh, go to a parking lot, drive your cars. That's it. No prep. It ain't like that. These guys bring nothing. There's a parking lot with nothing. They come here with everything, blow the grass or blow everything down, prep. I mean, if it's not one thing, it's another thing. But I don't know how you do it. I'd be a jerk to everyone. I'd be so grumpy. I mean, it's crazy.
I do the best I can.
Cell towers down.
My cell, let me get up at the speed. I have a tower down. So you guys, if you don't know where we're at, Google South Padre Island. And there's a tower on Sanibel, I think it's called Sanibel Island, and it's across the bridge, and they're having problems with it. So if you lose me again, I will come back up again as fast as I can. T-Mobile told me they're working on it. They've had a lot of people call in, complain. So and I know, believe me, this Rough Riders race that we're doing down here, man, it's been a lot of work, right?
It's been a little rough.
Start the work though. Let's start it from the beginning.
Well,
No. I'm talking about Luke Claxton. Wednesday morning, you get up because you got them. Yeah. So Luke, we invited Luke to come with us to video, to do like I hate to say this word, Luke, like a 1320 video.
Yeah, like documentary.
Documentary, whatever you want to call it. So Luke wakes up Wednesday morning to go get on a plane, and the first thing he messages me is what? Delayed.
Yeah. So I was delayed 2 hours. There was a lot of pretty people in the airport, though, I'll tell you that. But,
well, there you go.
I was content.
It makes it worth it.
but the thing is like you get a delay on the plane. It's like, okay, then whatever. Instantly, Wendy's calling me. Your plane's delayed. We're going to switch you over to this, that. It's like, I even told Wendy, can I have you in my personal life?
She's good.
Like, amazing.
Yeah.
She's like a shot caller for problems.
But she's good, right?
She's like the Shook Knight for the real deal.
So let's run off this story. She had to do it again last night. My daughter left Phoenix to come down here. My daughter's down here finally. They didn't get here till 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
She was supposed to be here at 10. So my wife is frantically trying to, get her on a different plane, move this plane, get this plane. So she's good at what she does.
She's amazing.
Now, Luke lands in Phoenix.
Yes.
Everybody's saying it's Muffin's fault, by the way.
It is. You know what? And I guess I've got a new name, Vanilla Muffin.
Vanilla Muffin.
I'll go with that. So we came in here. I woke up at 5:45, and then I ended up going down, flying to Arizona. And at about 6:30-ish, we got on the road, right?
On Wednesday.
Wednesday night.
Right.
By an hour and a half into it, we're parked on the freeway.
Oh, no, it was more than that because it was 10:30. So it was a couple hours.
I was trying to go around the fact that you lost and forgot a bunch of stuff.
Oh,
we had to have
don't
your
do that,
worker
don't do that.
bring them. So, yeah. Okay, so we drove for an hour and a half or two, and then we were on the freeway for 8 hours. So that's a big wrench right there. A lot of people.
But we were on the freeway sleeping.
I mean, you were. I was.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
Yeah. I was knee to deep with Abel, and I wasn't able to sleep. So.
Oh man, I tell you. So we're live again. Listen, here's the deal. I'm just going to get everybody up to speed. If you lose me, I have a T-Mobile tower over on Sanibel. I'm on an island. We're running off a tower that's on the other side of the bridge. So I don't know if it's because of it's Labor Day weekend and a lot of people are on the data. Not sure what's going on. If you lose us. Biggie, we've been racing. They're on a break right now. You're not seeing nobody racing because every time I go up, I go down. So
who's racing? How many races so far? What are we halfway through?
I'm going to be honest with you. I've been fighting this tower, dude. I don't even. I'm sorry. Somebody's talking to me.
Large pepperoni pizza would be cool.
You're right. So that's the problem down here, guys, is I'm fighting this tower, and it's really I'm getting frustrated.
It's like 85 degrees, 1,000% humidity. There's like a 14-degree wind to the north, and it's helping.
It is helping, right?
Yeah.
But this wind, yesterday we had a really windy day. Paul St. Cyr, what's up, dude? It's hot, dude. Listen, the best thing this morning, there was no wind, right?
I was going to say my sausage McMuffin was my best thing.
Sausage McMuffin? No. So everybody knows John Schultz from Team Associated, right?
Mm-hmm.
He gets out of his car. Listen, there's no wind. It's extremely hot. John Schultz gets out of the car. He must have had it the AC
cranking
so cold. He gets out of the car and his glasses just went.
Oh.
They fogged up.
I don't wear glasses, but I could tell you, I could see Abel's glasses in the right up here. They were getting foggy.
Oh, Biggie Paul, dude, it's not good, man.
So I think we've done maybe first round, right? Is done.
Yeah, and you haven't seen it because I can't get the damn stream up. But you know what? Right now, knock on wood, it's not. It's look. I'm staring at my. I'm looking at some lights on my tower that I have. And right now we're all green. So far, so good. So, again, if you lose us, guys, we'll be back. We'll be back. So we are on a break.
I think we've only gone through maybe 8 cars. Or
yeah.
8
so let's get everybody 100% back up to speed. So this morning, our turnout was not very good. And we were kind of expecting. It's South Padre Island.
Yeah.
Labor Day weekend. Hey, but here's the deal. Not only is our entries way down, South Padre Island is way down.
Yeah.
It is a ghost town, guys. Remember, we've been talking about this for a long time, and we've told you it's going to be a zoo. It's going to be awesome. Mm-hmm. They're having a car show. Cars are not even showing up.
Yeah.
So we did the best we could. We're actually going to bring the Rough Riders on to talk about it here in a little while.
I think a lot of it could be the storms too.
That hurricane that came through, it missed the island, but or could it just be the damn heat?
I mean, I heard hurricane, like, let's go stay on an island. Like, that's kind of scary.
So, right.
I mean, I don't know nothing, but I was kind of thinking maybe to not go.
The island is a ghost town. Even the locals are saying this is weird.
Yeah.
Now, does COVID have something to do with it? I'm going to say the answer is yes.
Plus the hurricane and the weather.
Hurricane, weather. Boy, we got a lot of things against us. We've got COVID. Mm-hmm. We've got the hurricane that missed it, but a week ago was heading towards it, right?
Yeah.
And humidity. It's hot. Labor Day weekend. A lot going on.
So hopefully you guys that didn't make it can come out to Kansas. Step it up and make your trip out there.
You know what? And those of you that do not know this, from here I go straight to Topeka, and I'll be doing the same thing there. I introduced a new camera view. You'll be seeing some cars running in just a little bit, guys. So we have a new camera view. We call it Pluto. And there she is. Watch. Let's show you. There she is. That is our new track view. And it turned out pretty nice. So what we did, we actually showed it off this morning. But I'm fighting. Again, I'm going to keep saying it because I'm going to keep saying it, Luke, because I want everybody to know I'll be back.
Yeah.
If you lose me, I'll be back. If you lose me, I'll be back.
It's a struggle.
It is a struggle. But there's the new camera view. We call it Pluto. And what I did is I built a tower that goes across the track, kind of NASCAR style. Mm-hmm. And so this tower, look at it, Luke, down there. Got some flags. We got some flags across it.
I was using it for perspective for photos and stuff. I love that.
It turned out nice, right?
Super scale.
Yeah, it's really nice. So the tower, that's what you're seeing right now. So you see the cars coming towards you. And
let me stop you because here's one thing. You could just put the track up there and everyone would be happy. Billy's the type of guy, stop blowing me kisses. You're distracting me, okay? I got to focus.
Look at, they're all leaving.
See the Catalina wine mixer, man. This is a big deal.
Right.
So I just want to say this is who Billy is he could have just left it the way it is, but this fool made a framed-in little frame-in movie set thing, and now you got like an apparatus over the track, and it looks like Universal Studios. Like, it's badass. You didn't have to do that, and you've already done all this stuff, and look what else. That's the type of stuff you see when you come to these races.
I did. I had it built, and can we hear you? No, hold on.
Perfect.
We're going to bring in another. Oh, yeah, you can. Here you go. Go ahead. We got you.
Got me?
You got you.
Nope.
Abel Lips.
Not here.
You know what? We're going to talk to
okay.
Abel just a second. So Abel's going to join us.
Abel Loose Lips.
What do you? So I like the way you talked about the tower.
Because, I mean, I come from scale. I'm a scale guy, and that to me is an extra benefit. Like, you can come to a drag race and it's got badass things on it. It's got a cool apparatus. It brings out that scale real.
Were you the one that said it was like F1 or somebody was over here? No, like it reminds me it's like F1, and I'm like Billy's all about NASCAR, baby.
It adds to me. It adds that like movie Universal Studios
It's
set.
sick.
It is. You didn't have to do that, and that's what I'm saying. Is you're that type of guy. You don't have to do the things you do. You didn't have to get Pluto and all these other cameras, and that's what you do. That's the difference between a race like this and going to like another race to where there's just simple things. It takes a lot to put these events on, and I didn't realize it.
Thank you. But
Wendy paid me.
But but here's the deal, though.
Laugh, Bo.
But here's the deal. Not what Luke just said. Not only did I have it built, I had to bring it down here.
I know.
So we had to pack it.
I know.
Then we had to bolt it together.
We forgot it.
Oh, and then we forgot it.
And then we forgot it.
I didn't. That wasn't me.
See that Luke went because we talked about Luke coming out here, and we scruffed across the part that we forgot the tower.
Yeah, we drove like an hour or 30 minutes, and we forgot Pluto.
Everybody said hi. Abel Paul Sear says hi. Biggie Paul says don't call him Squirrel for nothing, right? Thanks, Biggie. Hey, Biggie, and you notice that I'm watching the comments, and I saw Biggie go, but you can't see the finish line. Yes, you can, Biggie. I was just showing the different views we have. I have another view going to come into. I'm making sure the stream is going to stay up. I'm going to continue to say this. We have a tower down across the island. It's called Sanibel. I think it's Sanibel Island. There's a T-Mobile tower down, and they're having problems with the data. So this is our viewers. Hey, this is our viewers and listeners. Look at what this guy just said. Dwayne Hardin said the propane tank at the end of the track might not be safe.
Oh, man.
Is there really a propane tank down there? And now our battery's dying on the iPad.
On which one?
No, we're good.
Okay.
We got this. We're good.
Billy came prepared?
Cody, you good?
Hey,
Cody looks a little sunburnt in the cheeks.
we should get Cody on here. Let's talk about his night.
No.
Cody.
No.
No, let's.
You guys,
talk
I just
about
want to
his
tell
night.
you, I'm doing a new business. Drag racers pay me to distract other drivers and get them hung over the next day. So if you want to start something like that, PM me. I can go out, party with the racers the night before, get them really buzzed up, and the next day they'll be worthless. Cody he's not racing today, but he went from a, 0.005 reaction time to a 1.6 minute. So, yeah. I mean, I was pretty impressed. He's now the slowest king of the streets.
Slowest king of the street.
His new nickname for San Padre Island is Seaweed because he just rolls.
Yes.
So this guy right here, the bald dude, he's an engineer. I met him last night at the restaurant, and I told him to come.
Okay.
I wanted him to bring this girl with him.
No kidding.
So he's an engineer, and he was like, dude, talking about a lot of really smart stuff. So I'm really happy to see this guy here because this is a person that's not in the hobby. And he is a really smart guy, engineer, and he's like, I would love to come check it out.
That's cool.
So for me, new people coming out, seeing what it's about. He's got his kid with him. That's cool.
So let me get everybody up to speed.
Yep.
We've already started racing, guys. I'm having troubles with T-Mobile across the bridge. It's down. So we're only running off one tower. Then if that tower gets, you guys realize when you get a bunch of people on an island and wow. Bo's been on the 45 minutes he's been on perma-hold with T-Mobile. And again, if we go down, we will come back up. It just takes me a minute, guys. We're going back racing. So we've been racing already for a little while, but we're at a break.
First round went, and then they're buying back in, some of them.
Yep.
So that's been done.
The turnout, the turnout wasn't there. It just wasn't. And now I'm starting to kind of talking to the locals, talking to everybody.
Yeah.
I see, dude, even somebody's on watching us right now, and he's saying, I've never seen it South Padre Island like this.
Yeah.
He said it's here.
Well, to me, everyone that knows about this wants to race. And between the medical issues of people in the world with COVID and then all the weather, people are still here trying to make it work. So, it's a bummer, but the event's smooth. I think everything's going well.
Looks good, though.
Yeah, and you know what's really funny is we were kind of concerned. I was like, man, the track doesn't look – there's people putting down almost record times here. Cody's putting down almost 2:05 or something like that.
Two.
Yeah.
Hold on, we got Rough Riders flying by on bikes. Between Abel and Cody yesterday, they were putting down 2:00s all day.
Yeah.
And they were excited.
And to me, I don't know the terrain. I used to do motorcycle racing, so I look at it and I'm like, man, I would not want to drag a knee or elbow on this thing. But doing the prep and doing the right stuff, like these guys are putting it down. It just takes a little bit of time. I've seen Abel do, 3, 6, 7s on his bracket car consistently.
Yeah,
that's pretty badass.
Right. The Billy and Muffin Show.
Oh, my gosh. I'd love it. Hey, man, how you doing, buddy? This is Billy. He runs Desert Hobbies.
Sir? Nice to meet you.
I was telling him I met you last night. Yeah. We're live. We're doing a broadcast, so.
Anyway, so that's what's going on South Padre Island. We've been live 4 times now, and we just keep losing it. But right now we're running. Everything's cruising, so I think T-Mobile might have got it fixed. We just did our second chip draw. We're just waiting to get going again, and that's about it right now, Luke.
So how many racers do we have in the first class?
28.
So 28. So
only 28.
Have we done all 14 so far, or?
Everybody keeps coming over to ask me all these questions. I haven't even been watching the race because I've been working on getting I want to get the live feed up, and then I can figure out the race. The live feed is why I'm here. That gentleman right over there, which is an awesome Curtis Harris that came down with me, absolutely 100% awesome guy.
He is so badass.
Yeah, he is, man, and he runs a tight ship.
Really tight.
He does not put up with crap.
He's rolls around in his sleep a lot.
So the guy that's talking about the island is Ernest Lopez. Ernest, don't worry, dude. Listen, Ernest, you'll learn with me. I know that stuff happens, dude. But we do the best we can to put on the best show that we can. And from here, we go straight to
1 through 5, up to tech, please.
See, that's the crazy thing. No one would know what happens. And that's why we're trying to do background filming and do that for you guys, because no one knows. You don't know that we're sitting on the freeway, and it took us 18-hour trip, 30 hours?
Almost 30 hours.
We're rolling in here at 3. From the last night was my fault. I got a little buzzed up, had 3 hours sleep. But before that, in the last 4 days, I think I've slept 12 to 15 hours. So it's crazy out here, and I love being here. It's something different for me, being able to be a part of it.
Yeah, it's good, man. I'm glad you came. But
I'm here.
I got to tell you, man.
1 through 5, up to the Jags.
I can't wait to get back home. It's hot.
I just want to do laundry. I've been trying to figure out what we're going to do.
We've taken 6 showers today, and we haven't been to the shower.
I went home to grab something. I showered real quick. I put my clothes on, walk outside. I'm like, I'm sticky again.
Thanks, Foster. Everybody's, we're down right now. We're waiting on the next go-round. Let me go back to what I was telling Ernest Lopez. Mr. Lopez, you're going to learn with me. I don't stop, and I don't take no for an answer.
And you don't stop for food.
And I don't stop for food.
And it doesn't matter if it's his wife or a team driver. It's on his time, and you're starving. You can pee yourself.
Yeah.
We got a race to put on.
We got a race to put on, but we made it down to 3 o'clock in the morning, right? Me and Luke almost got in a fight. Next morning, I woke up, I go, Muffin, I love you, right? I go, dude, we have bad nights, right? I was driving for 30 hours.
Yeah.
On a 17-mile journey.
And then the final
I feel like Gilligan's Island.
The only time I got to sleep, I got you touching me and messing with me. He's like, I want to play now because someone else is driving.
Yep. Yeah,
I was like,
man.
okay, Billy, touch away.
Well, like I told you, and like I told you guys, right here. Like I told you guys, this is going to be. Yesterday was a fun day, getting set up. I didn't go live just because it was a long day, and we
It's
just
been
didn't.
chaotic.
Yeah. The one good thing about the race, and I haven't even talked about it, only because I've been trying to stay live. Is the problem? Is Jegs.com is sponsoring this race?
Is there a way we can
Jegs.com.
get a name or drivers and little information?
Yes, we'll do that on the next one. We'll get the
Okay.
drivers, get the info. I don't have it because again.
Will we find out who's still in it or who's
Right.
out?
You know, why don't we do that?
Yeah.
If you don't, let's do this. Do you mind running and do that?
Yeah,
Let's talk
yeah.
to Kid Sims. So guys that don't even know this, Kid Sims is here. What's up, dude?
Hey, man. Woo.
How many hours did it take you to get here?
Well, if you don't count stopping, because we did stop for the night since we got the camper now. We did stop for the night twice. And but straight driving, it was over 26 hours.
26 hours.
Yeah, 26 hours behind the wheel.
The beauty about Mr. Sims here is last night I said, "Hey, kid, it's not looking like we're having a good turnout." And he looks at me and he goes, "Dude, I'm here to support you and have fun with all the guys." That, you don't even know what that means. It means a lot to
Dude,
us.
I think so. Yeah, the racing is secondary
That's
to
cool.
me. And now, and granted, I agree. It's not secondary to a lot of guys, but to
Right.
me, it's what's in the forefront of me is hanging out with Billy, hanging out with Cody, hanging out with all the guys I haven't met, the Hawaiian guys that came across here. Meeting them for the first
I'm right
time.
here.
I mean,
Hello.
we went with Doug Cruz and his wife. We went out last night. We went sat in a bar and just sit back and watch fireworks go off.
I saw the fireworks
man,
last
I
night,
mean,
man.
just that's what it's about.
Yeah, that's cool.
And to me, that's what it's about. Now granted, I love to race,
No,
and
of course.
I love it better when I'm competitive.
Yep.
And and I actually got out of the first round.
Did you buy back in?
No, I got out of the first round even.
Wow.
The car straight flew 2.50, and I mean, car's hooked up and going.
Nice.
We're at 90% buyback. We've got 10 drivers that bought back in.
Nice.
We're doing an average of 260s, 265-ish at maybe
Yep.
45, 50 miles an hour.
Yep.
242 at 54 was the fastest pass so far.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's a normal or fast pass.
That's an extremely fast pass.
And which is funny because the terrain doesn't look like you would get that.
So no, actually, what we're finding it. It's got a lot of bite.
Yep.
It's got a lot of bite.
I blew it off this morning, and I've never done it, but I just did a good job, and people were like, dude, it's grippy.
Yeah, it's grippy.
Everyone, it was like night and day difference from yesterday and today.
You know what Luke said to me? Luke says, he goes, dude, people are pissed off. I go, what do you mean? He goes, the grip. It's too much grip.
I think I prepped the track.
You know what I said? I said, blow the dirt back on.
No.
It's my first time doing it.
Grippy good.
No, I know.
there.
But he's like, dude, some guy come up and said, it's too grippy now. I said, just blow a little dirt back on.
I was so scared. I'm like, all these people and this money relying on me. Like, did I do it wrong?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
man, it's hard. It's kind of hard to screw up blowing off the track.
Well, I mean, imagine if I did.
It's
Luke,
like
you
screwing
can't
up
even
like
use the
Denny's
leaf
screwing up
blower. Like,
breakfast.
what are you
It's
good
kinda
for?
hard.
Right.
It's like, Luke, we gave you one task. You can't even, you blow a blow it.
You did a good job because it's too grippy now. I've never heard anybody say it's too grippy.
Oh my! The only reason I did it is because I was hungover and I didn't want to load boxes. All I did was just left the button on and just stood there like this, and the arm is like this.
Let's see, load boxes, blow track. I'll take blowing track.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, listen, everybody, you're listening to Desert Hobbies and live from 855 Studios. We are in South Padre Island, Texas. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. We are on a break right now, and yet we're racing. The problem you're not seeing it is T-Mobile has a tower down over on Sanibel, and right now we're doing pretty good. So I'm just going to knock on wood and keep going. If we do go down, I'm fighting with T-Mobile, Verizon to get back up, and I will be back. So if we go down, I know it's annoying, but this is what happens when you do live, guys.
Yeah, man, just stay with us, guys, because, I mean, it's – like I said, like we always say, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Man, we're gonna. It's out of our control. We're gonna put the we're going to put the best show forward for your zero money that you paid for it. And
Thank you. That made a lot of sense.
so, I mean, all you got to do is just tune up.
That's it. You cannot. I'm talking to the audience. You cannot complain no more. You're not. This is not. When you start paying for subscriptions, then you can start complaining.
If you guys want to Venmo or PayPal for a comment,
Right.
then
no
you
problem.
can complain. I like that, kid.
Right.
I'm going to use that.
Yeah, having say. So,
Buy a sticker.
I did steal that from somebody else, but it makes sense. I mean, Billy's funding this out of his own pocket. So, guys, and it's out of his control. What's going on is with an outside source. So,
Well, we're still streaming fine, so let's just.
man.
One
Here
thing
we
I
go.
like
they're
about
getting ready to. Looks like they're getting ready to fire back up. We got Rodney versus Doug up there.
the Supra against the Nova.
So the Supra is
Hey,
what I took.
so if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna go get some papers.
We're gonna
and
take
get-
over.
Yeah.
Kid,
I'm
kid,
single.
It's gonna be the Kid and Muffin show for just a
Yeah.
second.
Any girls that want to come by the booth and say hi, we're here.
Well, we
We're
gotta
doing
wait. We gotta
autographs.
wait on the subscriptions to come in.
Yeah,
Okay.
right. Yeah.
Wait.
And subscribe now for $19.95.
Todd
Just
Kirkwood.
PayPal Kid.
Hold on, Todd Kirkwood says
Fans
it's
only.
$10 subscription. You know what, Todd Kirkwood? Wait, hold on, Todd. You can be the first one to pay. It's
Yeah. Yes, I'll give you my PayPal account.
All right, here we go.
Oh, he got him on the big end. Good race.
Ooh, right lane.
Yep, good
Hey,
race.
Right lane.
Kid, come over here.
Yep.
Let me get
Come
some.
sit closer to me, kid.
Yep.
Don't be scared. I won't melt.
Dude, I'm from Key West, man. We are not scared.
See, I like it. I mean, I'm not used to the weather here, but this is really nice because I feel like I'm at a
That's-
resort. It's a nice area.
Yes.
I wouldn't want to do this if it was hot in like Arizona with no water or nothing.
Yeah, so this right here with a nice breeze is exactly like what it is in Key West. So
beautiful.
so it is perfect.
So we have the Rough Rider. What is it, JB, on the inside?
We got JB on the in the left lane and Scott
Campbell.
Scott Campbell on the right.
That's good. You're fine. And here's something else that I have figured out. On the next break, when we come out of the next break, we will have your ETs.
You know, hey, double
on the
check
screen.
real quick. Does his car look like it's passed the sensor?
It doesn't matter as long as he doesn't affect the green or the red light come on. He is good.
Okay.
Oh, looks like JB got him. JB got him. All right, now this is Scott's wife racing. I can't remember her name, and I do not know the guy in the right lane. I'm sorry.
Cool little
Team
paint job.
Velocity, though, those guys are fast.
Nice Cadillac body.
Caddy body versus the Malibu. Looks like the murder scene Malibu, man. You see that? Look at he's
Hit a
gone through
deer.
a few crosswalks. He does not
Looking
brake for
their
pedestrians.
Ooh, that was
we had a
cool.
wheelie, and did we get? I can't see the winner from here, but we had a left lane
lane.
win. Woo! That's her first win, I do believe. That's
Yep.
her first win.
Yep.
All right.
It's funny. I was filming earlier, and I asked her, "Are you ready?" And she's like, "Nope."
Nope.
I said,
That's
"You
how
look
I
ready."
felt, man. That's how I felt. Man, yesterday so I had an ESC problem, and I had to switch ESCs and redo my whole car and everything for this car. And I couldn't get the car going 6 feet without hitting the wall. I mean, dead hook into the wall.
You're not driving in this?
No, let me tell the story. Stay with me there, man. So what the deal is, like I said, so I went through and totally redid the car and looked back and found what was going on, did the tune, and the car's been straight as an arrow ever since. I've been turning it up every pass, and the first round got a 2.5 out of it.
Wow.
So man, I'm right up in there with the fast guys. All I need to do is cut a light or turn it up a little bit more and hope she holds. But we are very happy. Okay, we got one of the.
I like that paint job on that Nova.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So what I was telling you, I have figured out a way to put the ETs up on the screen. So after the next break, you guys will have the ETs. We are at, I believe,
After the next break, I'll
race
be,
number
I'll be
4.
racing in.
Wow.
That
I
was
love seeing
fast.
scale motors. It just, to me, it makes it so much cooler. When they're fast, they win, and you got scale detail.
Yep.
I have an idea. You guys continue your talk. I have an idea. I'll be right
wow.
back.
Wait,
You
have,
know
you ever,
what?
have you ever been around with Billy when he has ideas?
Is that where his eyes go
I
cross-eyed?
have an
Like he's in
idea.
pain?
I'll be right back. I have an idea.
Okay.
It's like, okay, let me get my seatbelt buckled in. Because
Right. He's going to put a camera just filming the screen, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing?
So we had the left lane look like they took it on that one. That was a good. That was a
I
great
like
pass.
this paint job on the far end here.
Yes.
That's nice.
That either he did it himself and is very, very knowledgeable, or he spent a lot of money.
Here comes my fan favorite, Mr. Bo.
Yep.
I'm his umbrella boy, but no umbrella.
Bo's the man.
Yeah, he's such a nice, humble guy.
Yep.
Oh, and he jumped.
And there went that.
There's my-
so much for that idea.
Yep. That's my sprinkle to my muffin right there.
Come on, Bo.
They're both fast.
Yep. All right, watch your light.
Oh,
Bo
come
got
on.
him on the start.
Come on, who got him? Who got him? Good race. On the right lane.
Right lane, but Bo treed the heck out of him.
Yeah. I think this is Bo's first actual
Yep, I think it is Bo's
first comp or race.
Bo, you got him off the tree, buddy. You got him off the tree, Bo.
You look good doing it, Bo. That's my shooter McGavin right there.
So if y'all don't know, Bo is Billy's son. So,
Yep.
Yep. So I don't know if that's been mentioned.
I'm sure you know.
Well, if you've seen the show, you know that what that is.
Right? So it's a little windy here. Is that something that you have to factor in?
Well, I don't. If we were running outlaw cars, you might have to
Because of speed?
because of the speed, and they tend to get lighter the faster they get.
Yeah.
But at a 13.5 class now, the speeds we're running these 13.5s, it may start to be a factor. I will be 100% honest with you.
And where
but
it's coming from.
And yeah, if it's a left or right, a headwind, the tailwind.
Yeah.
You know, but my car I seemed to handle because it's not any better than the first round. I mean, my car seemed to handle the wind fairly good. So.
All right, guys, let's head on up. Let's get a chip down done. We'll give you 10 minutes afterwards to get your cars back ready.
Okay, I think they're calling me up, man. Hey, Bo. I think they're just calling me up, so I need to start getting my car ready for round number 2. I think that's what they're doing. I don't want to hear about it. So Bo's a little bitter.
I wanted to sit next to Bo.
It's bitter
so.
Bo.
Let's read some comments here, guys. We're a little busy,
right.
so
So I'm gonna turn it over to Bo and see if I need to. If I don't need to get my car, then I'll come back.
they said Billy Shaw is going to sit on Pluto.
Hello, how's everybody doing today? Balls in the house, y'all.
So what, 10-minute break is what they're doing?
Yeah, they're going to do the little mission right now. Here, let the guys get their batteries topped off, get their prep on, let everything sit and soak in, and then they'll start calling them back up. The losers bracket, they took,
I heard 10 entries they rebought back in.
5 went back in. I lost my race, but that's okay.
You
Can't
look
win 'em
good
all,
doing
man.
it, though, bro.
You can't win them all, man. I had them on the tree, that's for sure.
You did. You were a winner in my eyes.
I had them on the tree. No big deal, though. Huge help of Mr. Offenbacher today and Mr. Abel Lips.
He's awake. There we go, Buttercup.
Hey, he's breathing. That's good.
Yeah.
We weren't sure about him this morning, man.
I was telling your pops I was going to do another business. I was going to get paid off by other drivers to get the other drivers hung over the night before.
Oh, perfect.
You win 10 grand in a race, costs you $1,000 to win it. Just know how to drive.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, that's a sick ride right
So
there.
what I like about this place is I feel like it's kind of a vacation too.
It really is, man. Like, this place is absolutely gorgeous.
I mean, the weather is nice. It's a
Yeah,
little
the-
hot. Under here is nice.
The breeze picked up, and it changed everything.
We were swimming in the ocean at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and
Yes.
it was 80 degrees maybe.
The ocean was probably close to 80, yeah. It's
So
beautiful,
nice.
man. It's good stuff.
It is a nice place here.
If
Kind
you
of
guys
lets
ever
you.
have the opportunity to take a little vacation, you're from Texas or close to Texas, I would definitely recommend coming down to South Padre for
It's
sure.
like a mini Hawaii.
Dude, it is, man. No iguanas, so you don't have to worry about those like you do in the Bahamas. Mosquitoes are bad right at dark, but after that, they go away.
Yeah.
They goes a ways. Thanks for everybody tuning in today. We appreciate you taking time out of your life to spend time with us. It means a lot to us. It really does.
We don't have a crazy amount of drivers, so we're trying to spread it out a little bit, give them time. We're not trying to race it and overwhelm everyone, so that's why there's a little bit of
I
slow
think the
time.
hurricane scared everybody, a lot of people from coming down, you know.
Right.
Like, it was supposed to be pretty nasty here, but it just made a hard right turn, and we got lucky, man. So, good day.
Yeah. So who's your favorite? I mean, who do you think is a strong competitor in this?
My non-biased opinion, John Schultz.
Really?
Dude, he's running 2.5s in TNT this morning.
Well, what the funny thing is he's running the same car.
That's
he just
exactly right.
tunes it down. So
Well,
that's
Yeah, there's
double,
a lot of
like
tuning going
prep.
on there. Yeah. We're having a blast, though, man, out here. Everybody is just so nice. Huge shout out to Texas, man. You guys are awesome, brother. You guys come out, and it's. What do you guys need? Do you guys need help with this? What can I bring? You guys are awesome. So, big shout out to Texas. If you guys are from Texas, man, we love you.
Yeah, I like it. It's my first time here.
Me too, man. Me too. I'd definitely come back, no doubt. This would be like a cheap Bahama vacation. It ain't Windex water, but it's nice and warm, and it's nice. All the people that we've ran into in the stores have all been very pleasant.
Super nice, and it's almost like, sometimes I go to these places and you get that small town like, I don't want you here.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, it's almost like they know what we're here for. So it's like, cool, come here. We're very welcoming. You don't get that.
They understand that their bills are paid off of
Yeah.
tourism. You know what I mean? And that's huge. That's great. There's a lot of places that you go that don't get that, and they're just stuck in their ways and whatever. But not here, man. This is good spot right here, no doubt about it.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of people around here, man. You got a
Yep,
lot of new people coming into the event, and that's what I like about it. You have people that are coming from the beach checking it out.
Yeah, literally right in front of us. Just showed up, checking it out.
So, yeah, I was telling your dad.
The Rough Rider guys all lined up are watching this race, man.
There was a bald guy that came here. He's an engineer. I met him last night, and he was like, dude, what are you guys doing here? And I started talking with him. And then it was really cool because he came here right now. He's like, I'm an engineer. I would love to
Come
maybe
by, man.
do something like this. And I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, come here. And he was all like, I want to do motors or try to figure out how I can make them faster. I think he works for Tesla.
That's yes, please.
That's what he's here. So I was like, dude, come by.
Take
You
a
work for
look, man.
Tesla. I almost would love to put him on the air and just say, hey, I know you've never seen this before, but what do you think?
Absolutely. See if you can track him down.
Right?
I got this. I'll jump on my phone in the comments.
Let me see real quick.
And take care of all this stuff, man. Now, but huge shout out to Texas again, man. You guys have been absolutely awesome this whole time. And these guys are reaching out, like I said before. They're reaching out and asking, how can I help? What can I bring? What's the deal? What's this? What's that? Nick, no, man. I am not going to Topeka, Miss South. I'm not going to be able to make that. I have to go back home and work.
So we met a guy last night, and he's an
That is
engineer,
correct,
right?
Roy.
This is Bo.
Hello, Bo. Oh, well, I'm Bo.
Roman.
Nice to meet you,
Luke.
Roland.
So I was
Roman.
telling these, we do a podcast and YouTube and stuff, and this is a Desert Hobbies RC shop.
Correct.
And they travel all over and they do this.
Thank you,
you're,
Rudy.
You're an engineer, and you were talking about motors and stuff like that, right?
That's correct.
So you've never seen anything like this.
No, sir, not down here.
You came from the bar last night and then ended up running into us. So what do you think about this?
I myself, I'm very impressed to see something like this down here. I teach engineering in high school. And one of the competitions that we offer is racing.
Okay.
We create our own track.
Oh, wow.
And aside of this competition, we also offer the drone competition.
Okay.
Racing.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's
So-
really cool. So they build their own drones, like 5-inch,
Correct.
like the 5-inch like stunt drones.
They build their own race car. They build their own drone.
That is
and then
crazy,
we race
man.
them. And we same idea what you have here.
So
but we go by point system.
So being an outsider and coming in and seeing what goes on in like all the different pits and all the different cars and techniques, I'm sure you've seen 18 people doing 17 different things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is it something intriguing? Do you think people would like? Because we're trying to get an audience out here. We're trying to get out and like bring spectators to the sport.
Correct.
Because I think that bringing the spectators to the sport is only going to help the hobby in general. On top of the knowledge that like you could walk into any one of these pits right now and say, shake the man's hand, say, hey, my name, so and so, my name's so and so. I have a question, and they're going to be like, what's up?
Oh, they're very friendly. I already I stopped at every station here.
Perfect.
And I brought my nephew with me. I'm like just educating him,
Yeah.
teaching him.
When
Show
when do you really get that? You can't walk into a swamp meet or walk places, and people, especially now, like people are friendly, but you get that standoffish feel. Here, I don't get that, and it's like we all understand, like they're all
It's very
toys.
family oriented.
Yeah.
You know, we got kids out here. Like, look at this little one right here. She's what, 3? I think 3, and all the way up to I think Kurt's the oldest. He was an old dog, but I mean it's very family oriented. There's not a lot of like. I mean, people do come out and enjoy themselves. You know, there's some people out here enjoying a couple adult beverages and stuff like that, but nobody ever gets out of hand, ever.
And I mean, if anything, I was telling Luke that this could be a good opportunity to do an outreach program that we can get our students from our local school districts, you know, to participate in.
Absolutely.
this
You need to get in
competition.
touch with the 956 guys.
Yep.
And those guys are awesome. They're local. They're out here all the time. They don't use this particular surface all the time. This is where we were told to come. They have other surfaces that they run. But, I mean, when they do their races, it is people bringing barbecues out. They're barbecuing. They're eating. They're having a good time. And they're playing with their RC cars. You know what I mean? Like, it's a grown man Chuck E. Cheese out here.
It's
So
amazing, man.
you
Love
said you
this.
guys do races on tracks and stuff. Is that like a surface or is that air?
No, we do on surface.
So what's your chassis or what kind of rigs do you guys drive?
Do you have like a base where everybody has to start?
We just give him basic guidelines and restrictions. The kids are the ones that explore that.
And that's the whole point, is for them to find
explore
something
and find something
that
they
works for
want.
them.
Correct.
So is it like a drift or is it just like fast or oval track?
Oval tracks.
Oval
Okay.
tracks, nice. You know, we do dirt oval's pretty big in the RC, and those guys all run pretty much like 2 or 3 different chassis, I believe, and they have a blast doing it. You know, that's maybe getting in touch with one of the dirt oval guys around here and just be like, hey man, I want to incorporate this with this. What do you think?
I'll definitely be doing that.
9 times out of 10, you would be surprised that these guys, because like everybody that is in the RC industry, myself included, and I know Luke is too, is we are so into this that we want it to be around when we're old.
We want it to grow.
Our kids. We want our kids' to be able to come out and do this and be like, remember old Pappy Bo out there went down to South
And lost.
Padre
Went
and
to Texas and
twice,
lost.
lost twice.
Exactly.
You know, and that's just part of it. You know, you can't win them all.
I like it
This
because
is
it's different.
amazing.
You know, it's. I don't really race much myself here, but
He's a crawler guy, scale
Yeah.
guy. Like, you know, like look at his scale rig.
you
I
saw
mean,
the rig right there.
Yeah, it's-
compared to all these other ones, you know.
His like he has cars that have physical dipsticks in their engines,
Yeah.
and they're powered by a battery. You know what I mean? Like that's how crazy these people get. Luke also competes in like national competitions. It's crazy. He travels the country and does this, man.
It's
For
a lot
living.
of fun, and I like because you got to build the car, then you got to drive the car,
Correct.
then you're fighting the different terrain. It's different if we said, hey, we're carpet drag racing. Every carpet's the same. You go by the same.
We'd all be
type
running
of carpet.
foam tires. We wouldn't be
Exactly.
running rubber tires. You know what I mean?
So-
it would be so different.
It's
Wow,
there,
this is
there's no
amazing
advantage.
being out here, man. This is great.
The,
Love this.
the best part about this is everybody's running basically the same thing.
Correct.
But everybody has the little tweaks that they do.
Yeah.
And that's what separates you from the competition. Like my first race, I lost. It was less than a 100th of a second that I lost.
I think a fifth, right?
And I beat her on the tree. I had the jump. She had the top end. You know what I mean? It's just it's racing.
It's racing. Yeah.
I love picking the brains. You know, like you got slicks on the front of those tires. Then the next ones, you got lines in them. Then look at the tires on this,
Those are
fully
dirt.
Yeah, this right here.
So I just love the fact that everyone's doing their own little things, and when it works, people share it.
Absolutely.
We used to do motorcycle racing, and you cover your bike. You're in a garage. You don't share your stuff. You're not walking, checking out your boy's bike. It's you're racing. We're been winning money. We're here to do this.
You're enjoying the sport. You're enjoying
Yeah.
that time.
But here, it's like I feel we're just so more accepting now. Is it because they're toys, and we all understand? Like we're all broke because we can't afford real race cars.
But think about this too, though. Like when you go and you explain what you do, you don't say this is my toy car.
No.
No.
You say this
You
is
don't
my
feel like
RC
that.
car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is my RC car. It's not. I mean, it by definition is a toy, and I'm not taking that away from it at all. I mean, you know, you got like it is what it is, but you know, it keeps people's minds going. It keeps people thinking. It keeps them preoccupied. It doesn't, you know, especially with this pandemic and stuff, people being locked in their houses.
Exactly.
This
You gotta
helps a
engage in
lot.
something, and this is amazing right here. Like to do something, like how intriguing, exploring all these different possibilities.
You know, like this guy, the car you're looking at right now, he's from South Carolina.
This one.
That's
He's
it
the
right
one
there.
last night you met, Cody.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, yeah.
him and his room buddy over 4 months. I think have won over $40,000.
Yeah. This last year alone, he just races RC cars. Him and his partner, they're a team. They've won over 40 grand
Just
this year.
Man.
In 4 months.
That's,
So-
that's where you hooked me up on this. I was like, I'm
Yeah.
definitely going to swing by, stop, and visit this.
You know,
I mean,
like,
it's-
you said looking into motors and tuning them and messing with them. Just go buy like a cheap, like you can buy like a 13.5 like we're running right now.
Yeah.
I think they're under $100. I'm not sure. Just DesertHobbies.com.
Or just buy a drag car.
Or you can buy an RTR. Yeah, you buy a DR10 right here, man.
Yeah.
That's RTR. You can plug it in. We can charge your batteries. You can run it today.
The cool thing I like is that guy right there is probably the main designer and does a lot of that stuff with the company. And you're not going to find that at a Ferrari dealership, Toyota, in
You're
real
not.
life. And here you get people with hands-on products, and you get manufacturers with customers
Absolutely.
close.
We got BMF here, the best wings in the business. You know what I mean? And then you got the guys down here. He owns our local RC shop. Well, we have an RC shop too. He's like, can I bring inventory? I said, absolutely.
Great.
You know
These
what
guys
I mean?
flew in from Hawaii.
The
The one that just stood up swam here.
Hawaii.
He swam for 4 weeks.
Don't lie. He had a raft for half the way.
He did, but it popped.
Yeah, he had
Popped
he
it.
had his little canoe. How do you what do you guys call your canoes?
Hey,
Just a canoe?
tell them about when you beat the you beat up the seagull for taking your sandwich.
Yeah.
No, it's a lot of fun.
That's a good story over a beverage there.
It's cool because, I mean, you probably don't know this, but we are all over the world right now. There's people watching Costa Rica, Mexico, Hawaii,
Germany.
everywhere. So we just wanted to bring you on. If you got to go, I know you got to go maybe, but
I have my nephews here.
I just wanted to get a
Hey,
perspective.
we just wanted to bring someone in that's never seen it and see what you thought about it, man.
Yeah.
I
That'd
appreciate
be
you
me,
very
man.
much.
No,
You have a
appreciate
great
it
day,
very
okay?
All right, brother. We're going to be at that hotel till Monday, so we'll be around, man, and we'll be here all day. So,
Got it. No, I'll be here.
All
Cool.
right, man. You have a good one. We'll run into you
Likewise.
later.
Definitely.
yeah.
Take
Thanks
care,
for your
brother.
time, man. So that was cool, kind of hearing someone that hasn't really been around it, and especially a guy that's so smart like him. It's different when you have a person that doesn't really know anything about it, but he's smart. He's an engineer. He teaches it.
Absolutely, man.
I like the fact that we just got a guy and his kid here, and he's like, hey, you know what? Oh, he's buying something.
He's getting raffle tickets.
That's cool, man.
We're raffling off a DR10, GNSS, and I believe one of the mini cars.
So it's funny because I keep hearing your dad and people saying this isn't a big event, this isn't what we thought. You guys may think that, but I think this is a more better event than you think. And the reason why is we're getting new people into the hobby.
Well, that's the whole point. Like when we leave and we pull out of Arizona, we're leaving to obviously do what we do, but at the same time we're doing as much as we can
Yeah.
for everybody else in the sport. You like I said before, dude, you can go up to any one of these pits and ask a question and they will not even hesitate to help you as best as they can.
Congratulations.
And he's back.
I'm still here, guys.
think he wants his show back.
No, I don't. No, you guys.
Biggie Paul says he wants to look at our faces. It's just at a blank tree right now.
Okay, that's fine. If you look at their faces, Biggie, you're going to lose the finish line cam.
Well, there's only
Or
one.
lose
we're,
his
only, we're
lunch.
only looking at one camera
Or
right
lose
now.
his lunch.
We're only looking at the Curtis's camera.
All right, here, let's do this then. Watch this. You know how to do this, right? Run the
Yeah.
switcher board for me. Where's the cameras at? Put the camera here for now. Did that take? Yeah, here.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
I believe we're waiting on a little bit of a delay here. There's something going on. I think the guys they just had their driver's meeting for the second round.
I think they gave him a little bit more time just to kind of, because we're in
Get
not
everything
such a
together
rush.
because we also have to get them back into tech too. So that's the one thing that is new to me is the tech thing, man. Like you don't go to tech and then back to your pits. You go to tech and you go to the line.
But
You know
that's
what I mean?
with money on the line, that's what you should be doing.
100%. 100%. 100%. No doubt. But I just don't. It was new to me. Oh, yeah. Look at that. RCJunkies.com. Also streaming here live on
Okay,
YouTube.
Hey Biggie, how's that view?
How you like that view,
Here,
Biggie?
I'm going to stand right here for a minute.
How you like that, Biggie?
How you like me now, Biggie?
Where are we at?
Oh, the wolf, baby. The wolf is in the house.
Here, let's see. Let's wait for it to switch views. Let's
So
see.
how many cars do we have for the next session of cars?
I think he gave him an extra 10 minutes, so we might be 15, 20 minutes out.
Hold on,
But
I'm
like
waiting for Biggie Paul to see the view.
He says, "Do you have to put your initials, all your stuff like that, with my sons?"
Look, Biggie, what do you think about the view now?
How many cars are racing in the rest of the cars?
So that we started out with
14.
14 races, so it's 14 times 2.
Hey, I'll be
28.
back. I'll be back, guys.
Okay, so we should only have 14 races on this next go round,
Okay.
right? So we got 7 races.
7 races.
7
14
races,
drivers.
14 drivers, plus 5.
And keep in mind, guys,
the
we're giving them a
buybacks.
little bit of time.
Yeah,
We're not
that's
trying
all
to
we're
rush
doing.
them.
We're just sitting here BSing, TikToking, or not TikToking, chit-chatting, having a good time. This weather, man, you just cannot ask for better weather than this. This is just amazing. Beautiful people, beautiful weather, beautiful times, fast cars, and freedom, baby. This is America.
Yeah, dude, this wind right now.
It is killing. I know you guys can hear it, and it's probably annoying, but it is. I'm loving it.
I don't want to leave this spot.
Nope. We got a swamp cooler on this side. You guys can see it right here, this guy. And there's a fan on top of that. We got about a half pound of ice inside that swamp cooler, so it's like an AC unit. Beautiful, beautiful views. I mean, I can go 200 yards that way, I'm in the ocean, and I can go 140 yards that way, and I'm in the ocean.
Beautiful.
And this is like, if you go like a quarter mile down the road there, you can literally drive onto the beach with your car.
Yep.
Drive up, sit on your tailgate, and watch the fireworks tonight. They do it every Friday and Saturday. Last night was absolutely beautiful. Get on little Luke Claxton's live tonight. You
Yep.
guys will all be able to see that. We do that at the food truck time, you know what I'm saying? The food, man. Oh, the food here, bro. Let me tell you. You want to talk about Tex-Mex. The only way to eat Tex-Mex is in Texas. That's
Yeah.
the only way to do it, man. I've had, last night I had six El Pastor tacos. And man, were they not the best 6
Oh, yeah.
tacos that I have ever had when I've added that.
I forgot the camera was looking at us.
It is. Well, you're being a dum-dum?
I was just on my phone. No,
Oh.
but I actually had a pulled pork sandwich last night and probably 10, 15 drinks, and it was amazing.
How was your sandwich? Was it good?
So good that your mom doesn't eat pork, and she
America,
tried it. And then she's like,
muffin
hey,
and
Billy, you
Boz.
got to try this.
Roy Offenbacher says, America, Muffin, and Boz don't get better. That's right, Roy. I appreciate your support, man. You're such a huge supporter of us, and we love you dearly for it. You know we do.
Yeah. No, this is
And that's just
definitely a
not
nice
us.
event.
That's just everybody. I see my grandbaby. Where do you see her? Oh, she's running around. Dude, that little girl has got curly hair, Roy. Let me tell you, I'd hate to brush that.
So we should have about maybe 10 minutes left, and we'll get the cars ready to go. I think they're going to be reteching again, right?
Yeah, they have to retech because every time you go back to your pit, when you come back, you have to retech.
We're trying to do it fair. We don't want any secret things, you know.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no, hey, man, this guy didn't, that's not how we're doing this. It's going to be as fair as possible, and it's just the way it's going to be. But like Luke was saying, I think a lot with the people, we had a lot of people that showed up, said they wanted to come. And a lot of people did show up that said they were coming, but I think that hurricane scared a lot of folks out of here, and just driving that far, think about it. You drive from, let's say, Wisconsin, and you're driving all the way down to the southernmost part of Texas.
Whose Gatorade is that?
That's Cody's.
Help yourself.
Yeah, you can have one. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
replenish them.
He's Cody.
He's Cody.
Douglas, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
He, what was I talking about?
I don't know. She
What
just
was
said
I talking
Gatorade.
Yeah,
Oh, there's
she
a
did.
Gatorade right here.
Yeah, man, I lost to Miss Jasmine, the fastest woman on 4 wheels,
I know, that was a bad one.
by less than a 100th. I mean, it was dumb.
She's a team driver with me
We
for
thought
Reefs.
that I thought I had it, and I was wrong.
Yeah, but you look good doing it, man, with your cigar.
Dude, I had
dude.
I jumped. I had her on the tree, and I had my second race on the tree. But those top ends, man, I need to tune that a little bit better. Yeah, baby,
You're like
I
the
did.
Tom Selleck of RC.
I'm the Tom Selleck of RC.
You are. You just need the shorts.
I can take that.
Dude, we should get you some shorts, take some pics.
I ain't scared. We'll get some shorts and some pics.
Ooh.
There it is. Hey, Roy.
So anyone, so typically,
I know it's genetic.
is it like if you have 20 cars doing blinky,
Mm-hmm.
would you have a lot more doing bracket, or is it just all over the place?
This is a basic. This is a 13.5 race. So that's the only way you can race this race if you're running a 13.5 motor with a blinky ESC. So that means you can't put any turbo in it, and you can't put any boost. It's all can. It's all motor. But you can tune your motor. You can do whatever you want to your motor.
Squirrel.
But that doesn't mean, you know what I mean. You just got to make sure you got no boost. You got no turbo.
Well, what's nice is I'm just trying to see, like.
I know, Doug. That's what I said, Roy. I said if I got beat by a girl, I'm happy it was Jasmine, man.
Yeah, I was on the line
her.
and I said, you know what?
I'm happy it was her. And it was the first race too. We were the second race.
Well, what you guys didn't see is Bo passed the finish line and just his car makes a complete right turn and smashes right into her car, and the thing goes airborne almost over the fence.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of think it was intentional.
It was not. I smacked my brakes to flip a U, and I saw her coming at me, and I punched it, and we just happened to be on the same place at the same time.
Dude, a Ferrari body would be badass.
I did not see any Ferrari bodies today, actually. I'm running the stock DR10 body, and we got her down to a 2.7. We couldn't get sub 2.7 though. And there's guys out here running 2.5s, 2.4s.
Yeah, there's some fast drivers today.
This is going to be a great. It's going to be a great first, second, third race for sure. For sure. So, you guys just hang tight. Me and Luke here are going to do the best we can to entertain y'all.
Yeah.
It ain't hard. I mean, this is beautiful. We sit here and BS all day.
Oh yeah, it's nice.
You know. Here comes Miss Mama.
So are you seeing more of a specific chassis or a specific car winning these races a lot more?
Not really. You know, like me personally, I run the stock DR10 chassis. There's a lot of guys out here running their carbon chassis, and those are the ones that are dropping those times, those lighter cars, you know, because no matter what, when you tech in, you have to be 2060 grams, right? So I was 40 over without my clips. So, but I'm not Biggie. I can't make you, man. I got to go back home and work. Fastest time we've seen today, I believe, was a 2:45.
Yeah.
2:45. 2:45 is the fastest time. For a 13.5, man, there's outlaw cars that are trying to hit that. So.
Yeah. I think the fastest outlaw car we saw, or not outlaw, but they were doing.
Biggie Paul says hi, Mom.
What did they do yesterday? 205?
They can see you right there eating.
I think, what did Cody and Abel do? 205 yesterday?
No, they
2
were
O's.
201.
201 yesterday.
Yep, they're not done tuning it, but they'll go sub.
Hey, so guys, really quick, let's show everybody the track and the banners, and
sure.
Because I'm gonna go switch out an iPad.
Okay.
So I'll walk down. You guys do your thing,
Yep.
and we'll show everything.
Okay.
But listen to me. When I get down to that camera, hey, listen, switch back.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna switch this camera out for that one
Yeah,
because
you
that
got
one's
it.
dying.
You got it.
So I'm gonna walk down. We'll show them, and you guys do the talk.
All right.
Perfect.
I like this. I get to kind of.
You do your thing, man.
Cool.
I get paid by the hour.
No, it is not a Cuban. It's a knockoff Cuban, actually, is what it is. I probably shouldn't even be smoking this on the air, but
Dude, your fingers look disgusting,
that's
bro.
because of the tire prep.
No, it's not, bro. It's that cigar.
I did. We're good to go. Yep. So he's walking you down the track there. There's a tree. We got that done, ready to rock and roll. Got a little DH on the front, or a little Desert Hobby lizard right there. Sickin' boy. He's standing right now, like right there, he's basically right up against the computer for the tent right now. The track we blew off this morning. Luke Claxton himself blew that off.
I actually had some complaints.
No, well, 'cause you did too good of a job.
Yeah.
Because these guys were tuning yesterday and it wasn't like super clean, and then today we cleaned it pretty good. And,
I was pretty hungover,
there
and
was
I'd
a lot
rather.
There was a lot of passes to test and tune today. So
Yeah.
There he goes. He's starting down the track now. The pits. That's us way down there at the end.
Right?
There's John Schultz right there, Team Associated.
Wake up, John.
Hey, John, wake up, buddy.
We got the Hawaii guys
There
from
you go.
Hawaii.
Yeah, they're right there next to John.
All the way from Hawaii.
That's right. And you got Sun Racing, New Sun Racing. They came all the way down here, 40-minute drive. So there's our banners right there. We got RC Tech Talk. Also, we got to Watch the Lights by Todd Saltero. We brought them boys out there. They're getting ready to launch them up here. These are our pits so far.
It's 132 feet, and the width of the track is.
The width of the track from inside to inside is 22 feet. Split that's 11 foot a lane there.
Yep.
So there he goes, man. We worked on that last week to get that set up for everybody. That's how you're getting that incoming view right there. That little, I would call it a crossover or some kind of bridge of some sort. But yeah, dude, this thing is awesome. I love it dearly. I think it's awesome that you guys can see them coming and going. So you can see who gets the tree and then the top end as well, which is super cool.
I like it because it gives you the sense of how fast they're going.
Absolutely. I mean, like, they're going 50, 55, 57. I think the fastest at mile per hour that I've heard today was 57 or 58, something like that. But for the most part, these guys are everybody's having a good time, man. Everybody's throwing times down.
I mean, dude, we're
it's a
at the
learning
beach.
curve. Like, this is my first race that I've ever actually my first race that I've ever actually competed in, and I love it. I'm selling my crawler, so.
I mean, this is nice. I mean, is there many competitions or races to where it's like on the beach like this, or in a resort establishment?
On the beach like this, I think the SoFlo tournament's going to be close to the beach because it's at the track, which is right next to the beach.
Yeah.
I used to race on the beach. This is by far the best location that I've heard of. I mean, best location meaning when you come down and you want to race, you can turn it into a little mini vacay. You know, like a little 2-3 day getaway. You know, you're racing one day, get here a day early, hang out, do your thing, and then go forward. You know, go from
Yeah.
here. If you guys like tomorrow, we're doing the bracket race, so we'll be working back here. So if any boys from Texas don't have a 13.5, you want to come down here and try to win some money tomorrow, we are doing a bracket race. Come on down. I believe it's the same time, so we're going to try to start 7. But it just really depends. Weather is huge right now. We're not sure what the weather's looking like. We know there's like a 30 to 40% chance of rain today, but it's not. I mean, I'm looking around and I'm not seeing. All I'm seeing are blue skies and
I'd be
beautiful
happy
water,
if it
baby.
rained.
So let's see who we got in here. Josh Jones, sets up my spot. Cody,
So I got
okay.
something I've been thinking, and it's more of a question. There's a lot of scale stuff coming out, and there's a lot of people putting motors and detailed things inside these rigs.
That's part of the 13.5 class.
So do you get benefits? Because coming from a crawler when it's Sorka, I'm fine, thank you. I got to watch my figure. I got to fit into my Speedos later. One thing that I've seen is, do you get benefits or points or something like that coming into an event with scale things?
So what's that? Yes, I'll take one.
No, I'm fine, thank you. I got to watch my
Thank you
figure.
so much. So on when you're running a 13.5, I did overhear somebody. I don't know if it's true or not, so don't hold me to it. But it does sound like you do need to have some kind of scale on your car to compete in the 13.5 class because it's such a slower class. When I say slower, yeah, man, I know what I'm doing. But yeah, no. So they have to. They're supposed to have something scale on the car, whether it be a decal or a hood scoop, or even the wing. Just the wing that comes with the DR10 will count.
I mean, wouldn't you want to just get the most lightest thing then, if that was the case?
Well, the thing is you want your car to be light. So if you can, like on the 13.5, it's all motor. That's all you have to work with. You can't mess with the ESC at all. So
yeah,
you're trying to get this car as light as possible, but you have to tech in at 2060. Excuse me.
Do you think they're ever do like a Sorka race to where like you come in with the points?
Maybe down the line. Maybe down the line for like a specific class.
Yeah, like a
so where
hard
it's like
body
this
or
is like it might be like a full scale class or something like that. Like the out of the box class.
Yeah.
It'd be like a full scale class or something like that.
Because I mean, it would be a lot of work, but it would be kind of cool to like bring hard bodies or like. Because Sorka, we have -50, -60. So if you came with a rig that has these points that are like maybe -50 or 60, now you're in it with 0.5 second or whatever. It'd be really cool to incorporate something like that.
Oh, Roy Offenbacher right there. You have to have at least one, possibly 2, he says. He's not 100% sure, so folks, don't hold him to that, please. But yes, thank you for clearing that up, Roy. I appreciate you.
I gotta watch my figure. Yeah, Jeremy.
You can crank your. You can mess with. When you put a 13.5 in blinking mode, the only thing you can mess with is your throttle.
Yeah.
Not timing.
And it will change the blinking, and the blinking is kind of a way to know what it's
like
set at.
they're reteching right now, so it's getting ready to get hot and heavy here. We're gonna switch these cameras back over here in just 1 second. I can stuff my face.
Is Billy out there with the camera doing tech? Or?
No, he's over here. He's taking the day off apparently.
That's fine. Let him. He needs to rest.
He'd take a day off,
We don't need him
Josh,
anyway.
I wish you were here too, dude. Like last night, bro. We had so much fun. We left here. We went back to the hotel.
We wanted to swim.
Had a couple drinks. Not me, but everybody else had a couple drinks. And just had a good time. We didn't have a schedule. We weren't under pressure. We weren't on a time crunch. We just did. I think we went on a random. So if you guys don't live in Texas and if you're coming to Texas, buy whatever you want to drink that's an adult beverage before 9 o'clock. Because if you don't,
oh my God,
you're not getting it unless you're at a bar. And now you're paying 3 times the price. So just remember that. So we walked up and down trying to find somewhere to buy some drinks, and
Well,
I
we
think
first went to
we
the
left
food.
at 10, so we were already too late.
No, we got there at midnight.
That's what I'm saying. We left at 10 to go find something, and then ended up at CVS a mile and a half, 2 miles down the road at midnight.
I think
and then walked back to the hotel bar.
That's funny. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. We ended up going to dinner with the food trucks, and he took it to a nice local. That's what's cool about Billy. He like knows all these dope little spots.
It's because he comes down beforehand with guys that are local to understand it, so he knows what he's getting himself into when he gets
He
here.
goes so above and beyond. It's like,
I'm
look
not
at that
gonna
little
make it.
A-frame thing. I would have done that shit out of PVC. And he's
What's
like,
that?
the little Pluto thing you guys got. He's like a fully welded A-frame, like Universal Studios lighting apparatus.
Yeah, dude, we got that from a DJ.
Yeah, I know. Wooka wooka boo.
Yeah, we throwing beats down at the finish line.
That's what's cool about it, though. Like, Billy just does a little bit more to do that stuff. Like, most people have a camera or two. Dude, he's got, like,
He goes, dude,
sticks and-
he, I mean, like, you know, and that's kind of why we did this and we did what you're doing with us here, so that everybody can see the setup and breakdown of this, because, like, people don't understand. I know, I talked to him. Yeah, Val. I'm not going, Miss Val. I'm sorry.
I know. I'll be going down there. I wish he
Luke
was.
Duke will be there, though, my sidekick here. He'll
I'll be
make it.
doing it.
He'll get it done, dude.
Yep. Bisquick is going to go.
Bisquicks, yeah, he's making it.
April.
Mm-hmm. Abel's going to Topeka, I believe.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of folks that are leaving here and going to Topeka. I know that Kid Sims for sure is.
Hawaii brothers are.
The Hawaii boys are going.
John Schultz.
Schultz is going. He's going from here to Topeka. He was in Wisconsin last weekend.
He's going to Oklahoma, I think, first.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That man right there, I'll tell you, he is a go-getter, and he drives.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And he just goes, you know? He just goes. It's crazy.
Yeah, you would think he'd have like a big old Sprinter or something.
Yeah.
Shows up in a Scion or a Dodge Caravan.
I don't know what it is. It's this little chingas right here. Yeah, it's like a Dodge Caravan. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. All right, they're lining up here, folks. We're going to get these cameras switched out as soon as he starts calling them up to the line and get you guys live in this action up here. As we wait, though, oh, never mind. Here we go. Here we go, folks. Cameras are going to change.
So, speaking of Schultz, we got John Schultz on the outside.
Have you seen Mom's phone?
So, we got John Schultz on the outside here.
Yep, Mr. Schultz on the outside for sure. Mr. Schultz in the right lane, and the gentleman he's against there is in the left.
Sorry to say, but my money's going to be on John. John is driving that car in both
He's
classes.
hitting 2.5s consecutively. Like
Yeah.
Consistently, I mean. Right lane, Mr. Schultz.
Nice. Nice. It must be hard going against some of these guys that are really like,
It's all in your head, dude. When I
Really
lined up next
good.
to Jasmine, bro, I was processing things, man. Yeah,
Dude.
she's quick, bro.
yeah,
She
it's
is no joke.
intimidating.
She's no joke. She is a force to be reckoned with.
There's a lot of money on the line, too.
Uh-huh.
I mean, even sitting here with no money and everyone's watching you, it's your nerves will get you.
Mm-hmm.
But then you've got, you know, a couple grand on the line or whatnot. It makes it overwhelming.
Rodney in the right lane. Here they go. I hear them squeaking, boys. Getting ready to put them in.
So they're doing the burnout back behind the line, and then they pull it in the
Always behind
front.
the line. Yeah, I made that mistake. Don't do that, folks. Don't do it in front of the line.
I called you out on.
You did, you jerk.
I don't want people to think your favoritism, you know.
No, I get it, man. That's another thing too. It's like a lot of the guys, they don't see me as somebody different. You know, they're just another guy, which I really, really, really appreciate.
John, see if we can get John here for a second.
Outlaw running bracket tomorrow.
You got a second or no? You got a second? See, John, how the car is going and how's the track? How you think it is? Camera's behind you.
No, he's not on camera right now.
Okay, all right.
All right. The tracks, it's deceiving.
Yeah.
You know, it looks like a horrible road, but we're
We're hooked.
record passes in 13.5.
Yeah. It almost looks like high grit sandpaper.
It's like 2 grit.
Yeah.
If it was sandpaper. But the car's working good. The weather is a little humid.
Does that affect the car or how it handles?
I don't think so. My car is pretty stuck with what I'm running.
Yeah.
So I have the car set on kill, and there's still guys running faster than me. So
when you do this, because you're racing that same car in a different class, you're getting a lot more drive time on that thing.
this is a 13.5 car only. It's the
Okay.
only car I have for 13.5. And I don't really run it very often. I only run it when they run 13.5.
But
yeah.
you're gonna turn that up and run it in,
There is no
bracket.
turning that up. That's it. I'm full kill right now. There ain't nothing else I can do.
and you're running that in bracket.
I'm going to run bracket tomorrow.
So that's gonna be a good benefit because you're running.
Well, tomorrow what I'll do is I'll turn everything, make it a little easier to drive.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
saying it's hard to drive because it does go A to B.
You got to fight it a little bit.
No, not yet. So I mean the car's A to B and it's pretty consistent, but it's one run. The motor's hot.
Yeah.
I have it geared up, and we're just going to keep sending it,
Yeah.
see how far we can get.
When's your next run?
Probably here in the next 15, 20 minutes, I would guess. So going to go back and clean the tires, re-prep them, charge battery, go through everything, make sure everything's good and tight, and move forward from there.
So how long does that usually take you to do all that? Like 5-6 minutes?
Well, 5-6 minutes if I'm in a rush.
So as a driver, do you sit there and mentally prep yourself?
Oh, mental. Right now it's mental.
Yeah, because he said even when he was racing, Diva, and it's like, even if there was no money on the line and everyone's watching you, it's intimidating.
It's very intimidating.
Well, she's a household name.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like I've never done an event, and she's done more than I could probably count.
Right. And I don't consider myself as one of the fast guys. There's only a few fast guys.
I think there's a difference between fast and consistent,
Right. And I'm going after more of the consistent than I'm going fast.
which will make you fast.
To an extent, yes. Unless you go up with,
Yeah.
it's one of those games, Right now, do you want a car that runs fast 8 runs out of 10? Do you want a car that runs 10 runs out of 10?
Yeah.
10 out of 10
So
every time,
I'm
man.
doing 10 out of 10.
A to B.
So, yeah. So I'm just going to do that. And, well, right now, the only thing I can do now is maybe put it faster through my radio because I
Okay.
have my speed set up. But I also am afraid that
And see how the scale one does. I was talking about the scale details in some of these cars.
Yeah, he's got a big old turbo coming out
Yep.
of that on the right lane.
I love seeing that stuff.
yeah, it's way cool.
So
Kid Sims on the left lane,
coming
folks.
from off-road Sorka stuff, I was talking, what do you think they'd ever do like a Sorka-based kind of drag race when you get points?
Kid got it.
That's what I thought this was going to be.
Kid got it.
But what they said is one scale item.
Yeah.
I got a license plate.
I mean, why would you put a heavy item in there if you can do the sticker?
Well, not just that, is that I have my Falcon body over there. I was planning on racing, but then seeing the times and stuff I need to keep up with.
Yeah.
The J Concepts Cadillac body is 2 mile an hour faster.
Wow.
And at least a tenth faster, just because it goes
Wow.
through the wind better.
Is that because it's more lower to the ground?
Well, people say, well, does the body really affect it? Drive 25 mile an hour down the road, put your hand out the window.
I've been seeing
These
it.
cars are doing 50. So if you have something that's flat on the front, it's going to slow the car down.
Yeah.
And at one of these kind of races, you just need to take it and get as much as you can out of the car.
Yeah.
Follow the rules and just do what you can.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, I'm going to go back and I'm going to clean my tires right now and
Yeah.
recharged and kind of go through my car. And
Cool.
if I'm out early next round, then maybe I'll come back with
Yeah.
you guys a little more.
Well, appreciate it, man.
All
Thanks,
right, guys.
man.
All right.
Well, that was Mr. Schultz from Team Associated. And I think
man, the myth, the
Kid
legend.
Sims, right? Just one?
Yeah, Kid Sims.
Kid Sims took out the
Moving
scale
right
motor.
along, dude. And just so you guys know, he blew his ESC yesterday.
Yeah.
And he had four hits, and he did not TNT today. No TNT for Kid Sims today, man. He just threw it together and let it run. So that just tells you that he spends a lot of time at the bench on that car.
Yeah, yeah. Seems like it's a real close family here. Everyone's, playing games, but they're also competitive. But
It's
they're
very
respectful.
serious, but very fun at the same time.
I've never ever seen an argument bad or a fist fight or anything like that at a RC drag race. And for tens of thousands of dollars, that's pretty surprising.
It is, man. It is for sure. It's very humbling.
Yeah.
At these races, it's very humbling.
You weren't at the. I'm back here for a second. All their batteries are dying, so
If you guys don't know whose voice this guy's name's Billy.
That's Billy Shaw, right?
This is our new show.
go back to the
Vanilla
fight.
Cupcake.
Go back to the fight thing. I opened a hobby shop.
Okay.
Okay. Drag was introduced to me. Mm-hmm. Okay. I go out and spend all this money. We get the track. We get the light timing system. We have a.
We lost the cam in front of them.
Okay, so just use a different cam for right now.
No, we did. I got the line and the
Yeah,
finish.
I'm gonna go fix it right now. That's what I'm doing, guys. I'm running around fixing all these cameras. Hey, so I'm putting on an event. Me and my wife have never done it before. Next thing I know, 2 dudes you, Papa, what, you. They go around the back of my my hobby shop and was going to go toe to toe. And my wife's going, what are we doing?
I mean, as long as you got surveillance, you can watch it later.
Yeah, right. Okay, I'm going to continue. You guys do your thing, dude.
We're trying to run a show here, man.
You know what?
You keep interrupting.
I quit. Bye.
Do it. Fine.
Yeah, you're paying for our hotel.
Yeah, well, can we have food? Lunch truck?
Yeah,
Something?
Can we get? What happened to the food truck?
Work for food, bro.
Micro USB or USB-C? Right here.
See, Billy stresses out. Ask us one question. We got you. Got it.
Is that a USB-C? Is it a USB-C or no?
All right, guys. We got the new Super Body, Proline Super Body on the outside.
Yeah, that's right lane right there.
Yep.
Here we go. This should be a good race right here, folks. Oh, he jumped it. He jumped it.
That sucks.
And he crossed. He's out. Double elimination right there. Goodbye.
That's a $100
horrible.
loss. That's a bummer.
That's a $100 mistake right there,
Yep,
folks.
that
And,
guy-
and that's the thing too. You know, you get up on that line, man, and your emotions are going, and your adrenaline's pumping, and you're sitting there trying to predict that little green light to turn on because we have it set to where it's 1 to 10 seconds. Yesterday, Abel Lips and Cody Offenbacher were going back and forth, you know, getting their test and tuning for tomorrow's bracket race, and I hit that button, and it was milliseconds later that green light. Cody saw it. Abel didn't. Abel lost the race.
Yeah, I think they're doing random today.
It's 100% random.
Yeah.
It could be it could be anywhere from 1 to 10 seconds that light's gonna pop. So what I was doing in my head, I was counting 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. When I got close to 10, I knew this son of a gun was gonna go. I think that's what helped my reaction time, to be totally honest with you, just having that little bit of a conscientious idea of when it's going to be. I think the Instalight thing should all be 1 to 10 seconds, and not just when you hit the button, it's gone. You know what I mean? So
it's funny because CC was running for practice yesterday, and I was thinking that would be the perfect thing to do CC's job and just completely master the timing clock if it was just exactly the same thing. She could come here and kill it with people racing because she just runs the thing for days on end.
Curtis has one.
So we got dude, that
bag.
Super Body, that Proline Super Body really looks good.
Yeah, it does, dude. I like it. It's clean.
Yeah, Super Body gets the El Camino. I think that's right lane.
That's right lane all day. Left lane didn't finish. That's his, I don't know if that's his first round or his buyback, but he did win his buyback, so he still has one more race.
That was Rough Rider, JB.
JB Rough Rider right there.
We got
Took
RC
the dub.
Diva.
Oh, the boss killer in the house, everybody.
Diva.
Hey, Jesse.
You know.
Let's see if we can get the mechanic over here while his daughter races.
Yeah, I don't. I think the next time I race your daughter, you need to work on my car too. Okay.
Can she race with you this far away, or is that going to cause problems?
Is your umbilical cord long enough?
So you're the master behind this thing. Tell me, is it different watching your daughter race, or is it just like the most badass thing in the world?
It's the most badass thing.
I
in
would
the world.
think so.
I enjoy it. That's why I do it.
I just love doing it. Yeah.
So I mean, do you even drive?
I do, but
it just really gives you that much satisfaction. You would just rather not even drive.
It's the daddy daughter time. I get
That
with
is
her.
so badass, bro. Like, I don't have any kids, but that's just so cool. Team driver for Reefs RC on the right side. The guy in the left inside lane is the one.
I think he jumped. He didn't.
Oh,
he crossed.
Did she crash?
She crossed.
Yeah. Uh-oh, something happened. I think they're calling it on the left side.
No, they hit the sensor. They got to check the wire.
Okay, all right. Oh, my gosh, Jesse's driving.
Yep.
So that's the guy that won Show and Shine.
Yeah, he did win the Show and Shine, so he actually gets a buyback in because he won the Show and Shine.
So he may have already been on that buyback in.
It's possible. It's possible. I'm not 100% sure.
Aren't you only allowed to do that your first round?
That's just something that we did this. We wanted to include the motorcycle guys, so we had a little Show and Shine. And
Diva!
Come on, sit down. You want to chit-chat?
I'm stealing every person today. I am
Good,
interviewing
you should.
everyone.
Absolutely, man. That's the only way people are going to know. I know we're working. Oh.
Did Diva win or lose on that one?
Yeah. Only have 2.
How'd
the
that go?
boss killer herself.
Hello.
What happened there? How'd it go?
So, Miss Diva, when we were standing next to each other in our first round, what were your thoughts?
I don't even know.
You don't even know?
Yeah.
You
That
just
was a
walked up
hard
and
one
pulled the
for me.
trigger?
I just walked up and pulled the trigger, really.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, it was a little intimidating going next to the diva because you've done this a lot more times than I have, and I honestly didn't know what to expect. But it was a heck of a race, and I think it was the best one so far.
I honestly thought I lost.
I did too. I think that timing system's wrong.
So what happened that last race? Did you win? Did you lose?